So another, you can edit this as you want, but another deployment story. In 2002 as well, we assisted some of the SEALs with a job that they were doing. So we took a piece of ground, and what they wanted us to do was hold this piece of ground and provide overwatch, essentially, while they could go do their job. So we were told that we would infill and then we would exfil on the same day. So this would be a 24-hour, right, at most. Well, what happened was the situation unfolded in such a way that the assessment was it was unsafe to send helicopters for our extraction, but we did not plan for that. So when we left first thing in the morning, so before the sun even rose, we infilled, and then we humped and climbed up mountains all day, got to a secured piece of ground, and then when it was time for the extraction, we were told it isn't coming because of the position of the Taliban. What we were told was it's too risky to send birds in, so we're going to have to Rolex 24 hours until the SEALs were able to do what they were doing to make that a little bit, deem it a little bit safer. So unbeknownst to us, guys were not prepared for that. So we had limited stuff in our rucksacks. We had what we needed to conduct that particular mission. A little bit of food, a little bit of water, but guys, for the most part, never had sleeping gear, never had any of that. So we were literally spread out across this ridge top. Sun went down. It went from literally about 40 degrees to about 5 degrees at nighttime, which is cold, right? And we had 50% of the force would be on security, just watching everybody's back, and then 50% of the force throughout the nighttime hours were trying to get a little bit of kip, so trying to get some sleep. Literally, we had guys like spooning, sharing gloves. Like a guy would put one glove on for 10 minutes or whatever, get some sleep. He'd wake up, he'd give his glove to somebody else. Some guys had toques, some guys didn't. Learned a lot from that. Learned a lot on basic survival stuff that is lightweight, easy to pack, and can keep you sustained for an unforeseen event, which we experienced the hard way, right? And I remember, man, I was gyrating, like super cold, as you can imagine. Oh yeah. And when the sun came up the next day, we had to look at this kind of ridge line that we were on, and it was a knife's edge, like pitch black. If anybody had stumbled or misstep, literally left and right, it was a 300-foot drop, like on both sides. So when the sun came up and we were able to have a look around, we're holy shit, like that is gnarly. But because what happened is we kept moving, trying to find a suitable piece of ground that we could provide a little bit of overwatch. Literally, we were walking in pitch black. And it was a great lesson learned, man, in the hard way. Like simple things that, we'll be back, before the sun goes down. Well, maybe not. So, you want to pack a little bit to keep yourself, not only just to survive, but operational effectiveness, right? Yeah. It was borderline ineffective, right? Not everybody had MVGs, right? So you're literally pitch black. So, yeah, not optimal.